Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to MKE Media. Today I'm hoping to bring you guys a new segment called Faith Talk. Faith Talk is all I want to do is here is talk about religious my religious and spiritual beliefs within the world, within the outer world, and between just how does that affect my views and how the way I act upon the world. And today I just wanted to dive into the verse of the day of the Bible app that I have in my phone. The name of it is just I think called the Bible app. And the verse of the day just says, "Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially to those in the family of faith." And I'm gonna just give you my thoughts on what I think it means to me. Because the Bible says things and people really take it as it goes, right? You see a headline on the news, and if it's eye popping, you're gonna take it, and people are gonna have different perspectives on a certain type of headline. And for verses, is really a headline. Is really one of like a key things you can take away from a verse. The whole the whole story or the whole chapter is gonna give you the full view, but these little verses is really one of the little nuggets that are able to build you and complete you as a human being. So what I think, so let's repeat it again. Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, right? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna explain that first part. Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone. What I think that means is whenever we have the opportunity, and opportunity presents itself all the time. As soon as you wake up, the opportunity to have a great day, the opportunity of waking up, say you wake up at 6 in the morning, you have the opportunity of either waking up right there and then or hitting the snooze button, going in for another 15, so on and so forth, right? So opportunity presents itself as soon as we wake up, right? So therefore, repeating it again, therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone. So it's saying everyone, meaning human interaction. So as soon as you wake up, you do your things, boom, boom, boom. First person you interact with, parent, your loved one, a sibling, your roommate, your pet. You walk outside your room, the the landlord, right? So we should do good to everyone. I know for some of us, even for me, I already have people labeled and already have my certain way of behaving towards them. And it's a terrible thing because every time I do see them, right, like spontaneously or planned, that's a new opportunity for me to be not act a different way, as in act a whole different person, and for them to be like question you. But it's an opportunity for me to look at them in a different view and be able for me to give them a chance for him or her and me to interact and have a meaningful conversation, meaningful space between each other without there being any drama, conflict, right? Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone. So when I say I have people labeled, this goes from, you can't say strangers, right? Because you have not met them. But the people who are surrounding me, parent, already feel a certain way. Parent, like dad is different. The way I act to my dad is different the way I act to my mom, right? Clearly. The way I act to my sister is different the way I act to my different sister. is the way I'd act different towards my brothers, right? But is the way that I'm doing it the good way? And how do you know it's the good way, right? We should do good to everyone. Being good is doing things of the kindness of your own heart, right? Some people may take, well, you don't really speak from the heart. Everything you speak of is from the brain, right? When people say it from the heart, really they mean it, as in the first thought is what you should be doing. Don't second guess it, right? As soon as you see someone, oh my God, they got me so excited, I'm gonna hug them. But in your mind, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me dial it back. Let me give him a handshake. Boom, 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 fist bump, whatever. Right? You haven't met them in a minute, month, a week. Through this COVID, you have not seen your friends, and as soon as you see them, a friend or maybe a colleague, uh, a teacher, again, friends, family members you haven't seen, right? Because you haven't seen them so long, you get this false reality of what would they say as soon as we meet. Especially throughout this whole COVID shit, because it got people brain fucked up. Should I even shake their hand? Should I even fist bump them? Right? I had some parties where people handshake me with their elbow. Right? And I look at them with the look of, who in the fuck? What in the fuck has happened to you? We have not been in this thing for 2+ years for you to actually establish these certain type of manners, right? You would think it would take some time, but boom, lockdown, this thing's contagious, everybody's dangerous, clicks right in your brain, cements the seed. Damn, I shouldn't. It's weird for even people to kiss, bro. I seen some things on the internet where they already have like masks for kissing, jackets for hugging. They put a plastic sheet and then they hug. Like, who in the fuck? What in the fuck? What the fuck? Live in a society where normal human behavior has become strange. Regular norms are not even regular. Regular norms are questioned now. Me going outside is questioned. A God-given right for me to enjoy the outside. The God-given right for me to interact with the human person. The God-given right, right? Like the verse said, the God-given right that I can do good to everyone. But how can I be good to everyone when a society, a government, a world rules, world boundaries that deny me from accomplishing my religious goals, my spiritual goals, my spiritual duty, my religious duty of being the best human I can be, as being as good as to everyone. Nearing the end of 2020, you hope for this shit to not translate into 21. I'm not turning this into politics, but you just want to really hope for the best of the country. And you want the best situation where human beings are able to strive at the rate that they were going. Y'all know Tesla. I know y'all know Tesla. Tesla is so big right now. Everybody knows it. The things they're doing is like movie shit. What Tesla's doing, it was not so far off of Back to the Future, the first movie, right? Not completely the movie, but some things like the ideas, the beginning steps, the baby steps of soon becoming a society like that. But the question arrives, do we want a society like that? Right? Do we want a society where we have cars that drive themselves and negate another human activity, another human right of just the driving, the having the awareness of checking your left mirror, checking your right mirror, checking the rear view mirror, you know? Both hands on steering wheels, saying, right? Hoping that you have both hands on steering wheel, right? I certainly do. Wink, wink. But we have come to a society where it's really negating normal human behavior. During Thanksgiving, how many of you actually gather up with your family? I'm guessing many of you did, because fuck it. Family is family. Ain't nothing gonna deny us from uniting ourselves. Of having the God given right of uniting around the table and having a meal. And having a meal. So back to the quote. Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone. That opportunity has not been. You can the media. You can say the government. You can say higher officials. You can say higher authorities have negate us the opportunity of being good to everyone, because we can't even interact with everyone physically. You can do it online, but is that really the same way as me meeting you? Hey, let's meet up at 10 type shit. Right? Is the conversation that I'm having with you through the camera, through this phone, the same way I have the conversation when you're next to me, when we're in this space, when we're on a car, you know? So, whenever we have the opportunity, which is every time, all the time, we should do good to everyone, right? Being good, being the best version of yourself and the realest version of yourself. Some people might not like it, and you're not here to please everybody, but you're gonna please somebody that's gonna make you happy for you pleasing them. Either a certain group of friends, a relationship, a whole company, a whole section of the internet. Alright? You don't always have to be. Right? Okay, so this ties in with the second part, right? You don't always have to be the best version of yourself towards everybody. So, therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially to those in the family of faith. Those who have the same idea of if you're the best version of yourself, it's only gonna be the best interaction that we can have, the best conversation we can have, the best time together we can have. Because I'm not faking it with you, I'm being 100% real. And if you don't want it, as a human, being rational, move on and then continue on to the next thing, right? So, especially to those in the family of faith, especially of those who are willing to display that type of energy right back to you. Good energy reflects right back to you. The energy you put out is the same one you receive, right? If I'm good to 99% of people, you will experience 99% of that love back. In some situations, people focus on that 1%. Because in their head, that 1% is louder. But I'm here to remind you that 90%, that 99% loves you way more than that 1%, and cares way more for you than that 1%. So again, explaining the quote again. Therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially to those in the family of faith. Do good to everyone that you know is displaying that same back to that energy towards you. Right? But sometimes we have to have hope into instilling that same energy into them. Right? And you're also supposed to know when to stop trying to and give them that same type of energy. Like, okay, I've been going on for a week. I know this isn't working. All right, but I'm gonna move out. I loved you so much, and I wanted you to change, but you haven't changed, and I'm gonna move on. Right? You're still in the same position. I'm moving on to better things. You didn't have that faith in you. You didn't have that faith in me. You didn't have that faith in the world that you could change. So you don't deserve that type of energy back. So going back to the quote, therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially to those in the family of faith. So I hope you get out of this episode that do good to everyone, to everybody, even if it feels at that time is hard. Even if in your head you're like, man, I just want to be alone. Right? Why are you bothering me? Fake it with them too. Fake that good energy. Fake that you want to have that conversation with them. Don't fake it to the point. Don't fake it to the point where bad attitude starts seeping into your conversation, because you can notice that. But in your head, be like, this conversation will probably distract me from what I was thinking before. So let me give it a try. Give people the chance to change you. Give people the chance to give you a different perspective. And hopefully that chance will be given right to you, for you to change how they think, right? Give you a chance to rant of what they're going on about. And maybe that will evolve to a bigger conversation. So again, relaying back the quote, therefore, whenever we have the opportunity, we should do good to everyone, especially to those in the family of faith. Amen to that. Alright, guys, this concludes the first episode of Faith Talk. Can't even say it right. This concludes the first episode of Faith Talk. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. Comment what you think of it. If I should continue it, I'm gonna continue it regardless. But let me know your thoughts down below. And hope you guys have a good day. Peace.